students, today we are going to start with mathematics part 1 topic, and chapter I will start with the pair of straight lines. Now all of you know what is straight line. Now directly I am taking your the first theorem, which is very important and asks for 99.99% times. Now the theorem is a homogeneous equation of degree 2 in x and y. Now homogeneous equation of degree 2 in x and y is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. Here homogeneous means the degree of x is 2, degree of xy is 1 plus 1 2 and degree of y is 2. Therefore it is called as homogeneous equation in x and y. Now we have to show that it represents a pair of straight. Is the simple equation we have to convert in two lines and we have to say it represents two pair of lines. Now here we have to consider two cases, case 1 and case 2. Now the case 1 we have to take b equal to 0. Now I say this equation which is given, we say that it is equation 1. Now in this equation we have to put b equal to 0. Now if you put b equal to 0, this whole term will become 0 and we have left with ax square plus 2hxy equal to 0. All of you listen. If I take b equal to 0, this whole term will become 0 and we have left with ax square plus 2hxy equal to 0. Now from this, take out x common. If you take out x common, we will left with ax plus 2hy. So we are getting two terms, ax plus 2hy equal to 0 and the multiplication equal to 0. Therefore we are getting two factors, x equal to 0 and ax plus 2hy equal to 0. And this is the linear equation for x equal to 0 and ax 2hy equal to 0. Linear equation means again equation of straight line. Therefore this 2 represents two straight lines passing through the origin. Why passing through the origin? Because it does not contain constant term. Therefore this 2 equation represents pair of straight line passing through the origin, and this is for the case b equal to 0. Now we will move on to second case, b not equal to 0. Now b not equal to 0 means the equation 1 I will multiply with b. If I multiply with b, the first term will become ab x square 2hx by plus b square y square equal to 0. Now this equation we have to make it a perfect square. So on both sides I will add x square on both sides. Again I will repeat. I have multiplied with b the first equation and I have adjusted the term x square on both sides. Now say this equation. It is by square plus 2h is bxy plus x square equal to minus ab square plus x square. Now say this term. It is the perfect square of the values by plus hx whole square, which is equal to b square y square plus 2h bxy plus x square y square. On right hand side we will take x square common, so it will be x square minus ab. Okay. Now bring this term from right hand side to the left hand side, so it will become by plus hx square minus under root of x square minus abx square equal to 0. Now which is of the form a square minus b square equal to 0. All of you know a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So we split the term. This is your a and this is your b. So a plus b means by plus hx plus s square minus abx first term, and next is a minus b. So by plus hx minus s square minus abx equal to 0. Again we have multiplication terms and two factors separated. So first term will be by plus hx plus s square minus ab. Now from these two terms x is common, so I have taken x equal to 0, and the second factor by plus h minus s square minus abx equal to 0. Now these two equations, say this is equation 2 and this is equation 3. What we will see? Here we see that there is no constant term and it is an equation in x and y, and degree of x and y is 1. Whenever degree of x and y is 1, it represents a pair of straight line. So we are getting two pair of straight lines. So we say that for case 2, the equation represents pair of straight lines passing through the origin. So our theorem is a homogeneous equation of degree 2 in x and y, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square, always represents a pair of lines passing through the origin. So this is our first theorem. Now students, we start with the second theorem of pair of straight line, which is also a very important theorem. Now the theorem is angle between lines. Just we have taken homogeneous equation of pair of straight line. Now we will find the angle between lines. We have to prove that the angle between lines is tan theta equal to 2 under root of x square minus ab upon a plus b, and we are going to prove this. Now angle between lines. So I will start with the pair of lines. Pair of lines is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. Okay. Now here we will convert this equation in m. We know that m means slope of a line and it is always given by y equal to mx. So I say this is equation 1, and in equation 1 I will replace y equal to mx, so that equation 1 implies ax square plus 2hx y is mx plus b, y square means m square x square, and that is equal to 0. So in equation 1 y is replaced by mx because we have to convert this equation in auxiliary equation. Now here what is common term? X square. X into x is x square and this is x square. So I will take x square common. So this will reduce to a plus 2hm plus bm square and multiply with x square, and that is equal to 0, which again converted it two factors. So we have left with the term bm square plus 2hm plus a equal to 0, which is called as auxiliary equation of pair of straight line. Now here we will find two things: sum of slopes. Sum of slopes means m1 m2. Why m1 m2? This bm square plus 2hm plus a equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation in m. Quadratic means it has two roots. So I will take two roots as m1 plus m2. Therefore m1 plus m2 is minus 2h upon b, and product of slope is m1 into m2 equal to a by b. This is all of you known to us. Whenever there is quadratic equation, sum of the slope is minus 2h upon b and product of slope is a upon b, which are very important equation. Now in standard 12 we have taken tan theta between pair of lines is always given by m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. This is known to you. So say this is equation number 4. Now here we have two terms m1 plus m2, m1 into m2, but in equation 4 we want m1 minus m2. We will calculate it. Now I will start with m1 minus m2 whole square. Here apply the formula a minus b. A minus b means a square minus 2ab plus b square. So m1 minus m2 means m1 square minus 2m1 m2 plus m2 square. Now we have to adjust this term because we have two terms m1 plus m2, m1 into m2, and here we have m1 square minus 2m1 m2 plus m2 square. Now adjustment is like this: m1 square plus 2 m1 m2 plus m2 square minus 4 m1 m2. Now see this, here we have minus 2 m1 m2, we will adjust as 2 plus minus 4. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Now see this term. It is perfect square of m1 plus m2. So that will convert to m1 plus m2 whole square minus 4 m1 into m2. So we have taken this m1 minus m2 square as m1 plus m2 square minus 4 m1 m2. Now substitute the value of m1 plus m2. It is minus 2h upon b whole square minus 4 m1 into m2 is a by b. So this will become 4h square upon b square minus 4 a by b, and we have to solve this term. So this is equal to h square minus ab upon b square. This is our m1 minus m2 whole square. Now if I take square root, so this will become m1 minus m2 equal to plus minus 2 under root of s square minus ab upon b, which is very important term. m1 minus m2 equal to 2 under root h square minus ab upon b. Now say this is equation number 5. Now we have three terms, m1 plus m2, m1 into m2, m1 minus m2, and our main equation is equation 4. So we have to substitute this tan theta equal to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 into m2, so that our equation 4 will become tan theta equal to m1 minus m2 is 2 under root s square minus ab upon b. 1 plus m1 into m2 is a by b, and on solving we will get this as 2 under root s square minus ab upon a plus b, which is the angle between pair of straight lines. So tan theta comes out to be 2 h square minus ab upon a plus b. Here this is b, if we take LCM it is a plus b, this b get cancelled, and so we have left with the term 2 under root h square minus ab upon a plus b.